This is kind of a sign of weakness of Joseon dynasty at the time, 19th
Yeah, it
century.
was, definitely, yeah.
The UK occupied Gomundo Island 1885.
1885, right.
Actually, but UK Royal Navy, they came here. They put the name is Port Hamilton.
Yeah, that's what they
just
did.
put the name.
Yeah, because it didn't have a name.
We had a name.
No, because that doesn't apply. It wasn't an English name, was it?
We had obviously Gomundo. We had a name at the time.
This was the period when Britain was at the peak of its power. It hadn't even been overtaken by Germany yet in building battleships. It was at the peak of its power.
Occupied Gomundo Island in Korea, 1885 to 1887, and it was claimed would prevent the Russian taking a port of Korea. And Russia threatened to occupy part of Korea, and in response to British action. And after receiving assurance from the Russians that they would not occupy any part of Korea, and the British withdrew eventually.
It was a power play.
Power play, yeah.
They bribed the Russians, really.
I just investigated
China's
about
really
great game.
The great game between England
UK
and Russia.
With Russia, yes. 1853, 1856, there was Crimean War.
Crimean War.
Crimean War, Russia defeated by UK and other alliance.
French, yeah.
Yeah, and at the time, Nightingale was there.
Florence Nightingale, yeah.
And then 1877, Russia had a war against the Ottoman Turk. Russia won at the time in 1877, but UK called for the meeting with the other European countries in the Berlin that no, we cannot accept, Russia.
No, you can't have that.
No,
you can't do that.
Go back.
Yeah. Because Russia was not very powerful industrially at the time.
At the time, yes. Eventually, they withdrew their army from the country. In Afghanistan, Russia tried to attack.
Oh God, yes.
India through Afghanistan. Eventually, UK had some kind of agreement with Russia.
There was the first and second Afghan wars, which you don't hear much about.
Yeah, it
was the great game between Britain and Russia. Britain acting as a sort of global policeman against Russia. Yeah, there's a series of books called the Flashman books by George MacDonald Fraser, which has this hero of the Victorian era, Flashman in the Great Game, I think. Okay.
But point is that it's Port Hamilton is one of the part of a great game.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
And Russia didn't like to UK come to the Korea.
Of course not.
So in order to understand this incident, I should look at this overview of what's going on in the world. That's why I just studied about.
Perfect example of gunboat diplomacy. Perfect example.
It turns out this is one of the great games in Korean Peninsula.
And
actually, UK Royal Navy, they occupied over the 2 years in this Gomundo Island. I didn't know that at the time when UK Navy came to the island. We know after a few days through the other country, we are claiming to withdraw your army. I mean UK's army, but UK army they reply like this: "Oh, sorry, but this is just order of our king."
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, Korea didn't have enough army to defeat UK army, so we didn't touch anything. Anyway, Korea was one of the arena of the struggle among the world powers such as China, Japan, or UK, Russia.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Korea didn't have a capable to deal with this kind of incident. And
they didn't have their own Meiji restoration. If they had, it would have been a very different story.
Yeah, it would have been very different story. This is the first event of history between UK and Korea.
Oh, right.
I think.
Okay.
We never met each other until 19th century.
Yeah.
Actually, UK had a plan to use as an outpost.
That's always a possibility.
East Asia.
Yeah.
After peace agreement, UK withdrew their army in
Yeah.
1887. What I learned from this history is that even if we have a very trustful relation with the other countries, but if we didn't have a power, I mean, if we didn't have military or economic power, it's really hard to defend ourselves.
Exactly.
Even 21st century is same.
Unfortunately, yes. And this is because we humans are capable of being peaceful and they are capable of being very cooperative, but they are better at cooperating with their own tribe. There was clear, unambiguous, totally unarguable evidence of aliens, you know, with
Outer planet.
outer space, alien from other star systems that might get us unified.
Can you mind?
Possibly.